Welcome to this live session once again with me. I'm Ganesh, and once again I would like to express my gratitude to all the viewers, all the attendees who is continuously giving me lots of appreciation, lots of uh, thanks for doing this kind of session. And I would like to express my gratitude for your continuous support and continuous appreciations. I would like to remind, if you have any questions or comment, feel free to put in the comment box, because this is your own program, your own event, and don't feel hesitate to put in the comment box all your question and concerns. I will try my best to give you the best advices or supports. Let's start our day with the five famous quotes which I have taken from legends. And all these legends are already created a history. Already they made the world change. They inspired billions of people. So I have taken this quote, and we are going to have five famous quotes today. Number one quote from Annie Frank, where they mention how wonderful it is that nobody need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world. How wonderful is that? So you can also start improving the world. No need to wait a single moment. Second quote from Lao Tzu, where they mention, when I get go of what I am, I become what I might be. Sorry. So, before you wanted to become something, you wanted to let go what I am. This is quote from Lao Tzu. Third quote we have from Maya Angelou, where, just a minute, life is measured by numbers of breath we take, but by the moment that take our breath away. Maya Angelou. So this is again very famous quote and very powerful quote, and I really hope you guys are getting values of this kind of quote. So life is not you measured by number of breath we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. So very famous, very powerful. Fourth quote we have taken from Dalai Lama. So where they mention happiness is not something ready-made. It confront own action. So ready-made, you are not going to get happiness in ready-made. You need to make your confront your own action. So very powerful, very great visionary, or we can say a very big leader of this Dalai Lama, and he is already inspiring of billions and millions of people. And if you are not aware, I suggest you you can go through the internet and you can see what kind of impacts he is creating to this world. Last quote I have taken from the Sherry Sandberg. This is, if you are afraid a set rocket ship, don't ask what should just go on. So if you are getting a chance to sit in the rocket, you cannot ask what kind of seat you are going to get. Just go on, just sit. Then only you are going to enjoy the ride. So these are the five quotes. I really hope you learn something and you are going to implement this in your day-to-day life. So now let's move to the five sales advices. Number one advices I have taken: believe in what you are sell. Very simple, very effective things. If you cannot believe, how your prospect or your client is going to believe? So very much required. It's easier to be passionate about and sell a product when you are genuinely believe in it. The most effective salesperson actually use their product and believe in its value. So start believing, because when you believe, then only you are going to get the synonymous, you are going to get amazing kind of feedback from your inner heart and inner soul. And when you get that kind of feedback, definitely you are going to see the amazing changes in your day-to-day life about your product or the services whatever you are selling. So start believing. Second advice I have: identify your strongest motivation. Very much required, because starting something is the one thing, but continuously pursuing the same thing again and again, especially this kind of challenging world, it's quite difficult. So identify your strongest motivator. It doesn't matter what drives a salesperson, they simply need to be motivated. Every top salesperson has a burning reason or showing up to work every day and giving it their all. Maybe they wanted to buy a house and must take at least 100% of quota every month. So very much required. You can set your goal. You can find what thing is motivating to you. Either that is financial goal as well. That is also fine. There is nothing wrong with to set the financial goal, because many time, 99% time I have seen, people are taking the action, people are accepting the challenge just because of the financial goal. I wanted to buy a Lamborghini, I wanted to have the bungalow in the beach. So this kind of, if you have the challenging goals, that is also fine, because that is the thing which is going to motivate you to take the action. Third sales advice is: view your customer success as your own. Very simple, very powerful thing. So salesperson don't stop working as soon as prospect signs on the dotted line. Instead, top representatives base frequently with their customers to seek feedback and provide tactical suggestions. Customer success lets reps know what strategic work from client relationship and drives customers advocacy for your business. So customers viewpoint on your success is very important. View your customer success as your own. When you see कि after adopting your service or after taking your product, how customer is going to become success, when you realize those things, definitely you are going to be unstoppable. You need to understand कि how your prospect is going to become a powerful, become unstoppable by using your product and service. Then definitely you are also going to get lots of benefit. Fourth habit is build personal relationship. Build personal relationship. Salespersons don't stop working as salesperson. Best salesperson connect with the people everywhere. Best salespersons connect pupils everywhere he or she goes, not a surface level LinkedIn way or let's exchange business card way, but in a genuine human way that makes you want to talk to him again. As salesperson, relationships are your capital, and you don't need Don Dropper level of charisma, but you must need to have the personal relationship with your prospect, where your prospect can trust on you even if they are buying from someone else, but he or she can call you and ask your feedback, ask your suggestions to sign that contract. So that kind of personal relationship you need to build. Last but not least, sales advice for the day is they prepare ahead of time. Yes, you need to. If you really wanted to achieve something in any meeting or any discussions, you need to be ahead of them. So before joining any meeting or any call, you need to prepare everything. You need to make the agenda. You need to set the agenda. You need to make the list what kind of questions you are going to ask, what your next step will be. You need to prepare everything in detail and not only in mind, even you need to write that in your paper as well, so that when you are in the call you can go in the flow one by one, because maybe during call your prospect is asking something different and you lost that flow. So it's very much required before the meeting or call you can list it down all the points and start putting that in the paper, so that when you are having the meeting you can discuss all the points in detail. So these are the 5 sales advices. I really hope you have learned something and you are going to implement this in your day-to-day life. So let's memorize again so that we can remember all these things in a longer time. Believe in what you are selling. Very simple but very useful thing. Until unless you cannot believe, your prospect is also not going to trust on you. Identify your strongest motivator. Starting something is fine, but continuously driving the same thing need lots of motivation. Lots of motivation. Salesperson are the one who is who continuously seeing lots of failure and successes. If salesperson is seeing something in 1 week, other persons are going to see the same thing in 1 month. So very much required motivation. Third is customer success as your own. View your customer success as your own. So you can see how exactly your customers or clients are going to benefit with your product or services. Build your personal relationship. There is no substitute of these. You need to maintain the relationship so that even if they buy from someone else, they can make a call, they can take your feedback and suggestions for the same. Last advice for the day we have discussed, they prepare ahead of time. So very much required before meeting or any call. You can make the list of all your discussions so that you can go with that flow. So these are the 5 sales advices along with the 5 quotes. I really hope you added some value on this, and see you again tomorrow at the same place with the same time. And if you have any questions or comment, feel free to put in the comment box. I will try my best to give you the best advices. Till that time, bye bye, take care, have a great day, bye.